This is Pat Walker at Mission Winners doing a training coaching video for everybody on Alibaba. Alibaba is a leader in its field. At Mission Winners, we focus on leaders, franchises, companies that are better at what they do than other companies, like Google. You're going to do an internet search, you go to Google. Alibaba's in a similar situation. Alibaba is a maxlist stock. Let's look at this. Right there. Clean and simple base. That's what we want to see. Why? Let's be very pragmatic. If it's easy for me to see, it's easy for you to see. It's easy for others to see. Does that not increase the probabilities that A, they see it, and B, they'll buy it? And the answer is, you bet it is. That's what we want. So it's just going sideways here. And you can see there's some volume spikes in here. And I like that. You have to remember this too. This is a maxlist stock. This stock had a composite rating over 90 when it was on the key list to buy. Over 90. Had a relative strength near new highs in here before we bought it. Stock's relative strength, relative price strength. How is the price of this stock doing relative to the markets? Well, it's outperforming the markets. It's just basing here, and you can see there's good accumulation in here. And again, high composite rating, high relative strength rating, way back in this section right here. So what do we want to see? We'd like to see it push through this line and push through with volume. And again, folks, clean tops, easy to see, just a simple flat base, simple flat line. We advance it. And again, just print this out. Do yourself a favor, pull this chart up on your computer and slide it back before the breakout. Train your eyes on what to look for. There we go. So what do we want to see? Take out that line with volume is what we're after. And it lifted up here on heavy volume. Now it gapped up, it ran up, it closed near the lows, but a little bit above the pivot, okay? And notice though, big volume bars there, big volume bar there on the daily. So there's your trigger right there. Another very important lesson, investing lesson. Do we ever buy a full position at one time? Never, never. Ease into the stock, okay? If you buy a full position, you could get shaken out of this and go, God, it's dropping, I got to sell it. But you ease into it. So there you go. It's a base, it's lifting off here. And what do we want to do? Take it one more bar. Oh, look what it does here. See this? Closed a little bit above the pivot here. And then the next day, they voted. And what do? You buy more. There you go. Rules of proper pyramiding. Whatever you bought on the first breakout day, we always buy less on the second day, adding up. Why? You never want to pull your average price up too high. There we go. Advance it. Oh, it's continuing onwards on increasing volume. Everything looks good. We'll let it work. Oh, it's still advancing on this. You let it work. You don't overthink it. Okay? Maybe starts to pause here. Possibly sell a little bit off. Do you sell all of it? No. Remember this. Limit losses. Don't limit profits. That will help you. And it continues. And it continues. And it's just trending, folks. You could sell a little bit into strength if you wanted to. Not all of it. Just a portion. Then you get this gift. Is that, you know what I call that? Sweet potato pie. Look at that baby gap up. Runs up. It closed below where it opened, but it still closed well above the previous day's close. And it did it on a pickup in volume. Earnings was the catalyst on this, by the way. Earnings. And then you get this, okay? And that's where we're at now as of Friday afternoon. Friday, 2/21/25, this Friday. So we're in great shape with it. The moral of this story is this. At Mission Winners, and I taught this at the IBD meetups, we focus on franchises, the best of the best. Alibaba has a niche in China, okay? And a lot of other companies don't have that kind of niche that they do. Market leaders, maxlist stock, and simple basis, and it's trending. There we go. Now watch this. Here's the weekly. I'll make it bigger so you can see. Simple tops across here, folks. It's a cup with a handle. Pulls back, and then it ignites right there. That's a monthly. Here's the weekly. Simple base. Volume spike right here. Closes a little bit above that, right at the pivot, and then they voted right here. And look at the volume surge. One of the best things you can do, and I do this all the time, that's why I'm conditioned, look at weekly charts and daily charts side by side. It will help you make far better investing decisions. And again, we sold some, lots some profits in, and we're in great shape. We're in great shape. Let her work. Where's it going to stop? I don't know. Don't impose your will on the stock. Let price and volume guide your actions. That will really help you. I hope this helps you. What we just do here at Mission Winners, we don't just give ideas, we educate. Like this video right now, I make videos like this every day for our team, for our members, on what to look for fundamentally, technically, and what to do. So in great shape, locked a little profit in up here, okay? Small portions. You could say, why? Here's why. Because of this. They knocked the tar out of the NASDAQ. Here's the S&P 500, spiders. They knocked the tar out of the S&P 500 on heavy volume. I don't care about the Dow, but it's telling you there's weakness in the market. What do? Oh, well, I can find the one stock that's not going to, be part of the weakness. Yeah, that's an ego deal. Ego is not a good thing. A big ego is going to catch you. All right. We always control risk at Mission Winners. Ride them for what they're worth. Take a little bit off. Manage them.
Before we end the video, let me remind you, we now have our membership service here on YouTube. If you look down below the video, you will now see a join button. Now, this isn't like our full VIP membership on missionwinners.com. This is more like a small preview so you can see what the key list videos are like, and you get a longer watch list than others here on YouTube, and, well, a few other perks. So you can give that a try, or if you're really ready to step up your investing, you could head over to our website for the full membership. Thank you all. Before you leave, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Until next time, master your strategy, trust the process, and maintain your edge.